currently have the Navy Federal Go Prepaid card? And if you do, how do you reload your Navy Federal Go Prepaid card? So for me, what I do is I will reload it from one of my credit cards. So you can either use your Visa or MasterCard to be able to load your Navy Federal Go Prepaid card. And so that's what I do. But I actually got an email from Navy Federal stating if you reload it from the ATM or certain merchants that they're going to stop that. So I just wanted to share. Let's get into it. So the other day, I got an email from Navy Federal stating that they're going to discontinue the Visa Ready link for the prepaid and debit cash loads. So now they're stating that you no longer will be able to load from certain merchants and ATMs. And so now what they're saying, even though you can already do it, what you want to do is you want to reload using your Navy Federal debit card or credit card. And so you can only use the Navy Federal Visa or MasterCard. So you'll have to let me know, how do you load your Navy Federal Go Prepaid card? Now, on the one hand, I'm just like, I don't never have no cash anyway to be able to load it at the ATM or for certain merchants. So you'll have to let me know, do you carry cash? Like, how often do you have cash in your pocket to do this? But I think that it's very easy to be able to load it from your either debit card or your one of your credit cards. And so for me, I usually load it. I really could load it out of my Navy Federal Cash Rewards or my flagship. So either one of those. But I think for the most part, I usually do it off of my Cash Rewards credit card. But let me know, how are you doing it? So from time to time, I'll get a message asking, who is the Navy Federal Go Prepaid card good for? And in my opinion, I think that it's good for people that possibly don't want to use credit cards and they don't want to use their debit card on certain sites. Because I think with the Navy Federal Go Prepaid card, it's just a little bit more protection associated with it compared to using your debit card. So let's say even if you're going to rent a car or you're getting stuff on the site and you don't want to use your debit card and you don't want to use credit, then I think that it's good for that person. But when you go on the site, it also states, let's say this could be for families. And let's say you have, some people that you want to give a card, but you don't want to give them a credit card, then you can put certain amounts on the Go Prepaid card. And then that way they'll only have certain spending limits. And it really helps to develop responsibility in regards to having this card, and you can only spend so much on it. So I think that that's why it's good, and it could be good for tracking and stuff like that. But I think like if you're using credit cards, then I don't know that you really, need it as much, but for me, I did get it and, I'm not using it as much, but I would say one of the main things on the card for me is when you're loading it, make sure that you're not letting it go inactive for a while, because let's say if you let it go inactive after 6 months, then they will charge you $1 per month. So again, got to eat it down a little bit. So I would just make sure that you are not letting it go inactive, because sometimes you can just forget, because that happened to me one time. So just let me know, what are you thinking about this? So I hope that you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified when new content drops. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time. For a way to keep track of your monthly budget, well, check out my 2025 digital budget planner. I posted it on my Etsy shop. You can go into the description and click on the link. In the budget, you have goal setting, you have a monthly budget, a debt repayment, you have a savings tracker. So check out the 2025 digital budget planner on my Etsy shop.